I'm very honored to share my experience, with Start Maths. Okay. Now, maybe I should even start with the question on common entrance based on our experience. Though we haven't really used the books up to grade 5. Yeah, I mean, so the 5 year 5 level, but I believe what we have experienced at this level, the way our children are performing and what they're able to do, I want to believe that by the time we use the book throughout the entire level, it won't be difficult for them to ace whatever external exam they would have to be involved in. So now, this is the time let me start by saying good afternoon to everyone. I know it's Finland is 2 hours ahead, so it's still afternoon. So good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Finland. Educators, fellow speakers, I welcome each and every one of us to this session. Now, Eliza and of course, Mr. Patrick, they've done a great job. I'm going to, adopt quite a lot of things that they've said, particularly where she mentioned the learning pyramid, talking about practice by doing, pair teaching and all of this we have experienced with Start Maths, and I want to say that it has really, really worked well for us. It is very, very good that we're talking about this exciting development now in the realm of education, particularly maths education, and that's talking about Start Maths. I have a copy here with me, a Finnish maths textbook adapted for Nigerian children. I want to say that this is a groundbreaking collaboration which brings together the renowned Finnish education system and meeting the educational needs of the Nigerian learners. This feat, I believe, can only be achieved by Parafina. We've worked with them. We've used some of the books, particularly the social studies textbook, and it has really, really been very, very good. There was a time that there was a bit of delay in getting the books, and there was a time, that time some other teachers suggested that we should try out other books. By the time we checked and reviewed the other titles, we had to really stick with social studies. So when they presented this math textbook, I know that it is going to be another very great resource for the teachers as well as the learners. And indeed, in the last 1 year that we've been using the book, it has really been a very great experience. I know that we all know that Finland has a long, it's been hailed for its exceptional education system, particularly in maths. And more so recently, we know that lots of educators, even in Nigeria, are traveling to Finland to go and experience what it is like. But for Afina to bring this book down to us, for us to be able now to experience and have in our classrooms what the mathematics is like, it's something worthy of applauding. It's something really for us to cooperate with them and make sure that this book gets into every school in Nigeria. Now, what makes Start Maths exceptional for us, Mimbar? Just like Eliza said earlier, it has really worked on, it's student-centered. We have it's fun, it's engaging. Then they have this resource materials that make for tangible learning. Okay, so it has really, really been great. It captures conceptual understanding over a regular rote memorization. It is rich because they use a lot of real life examples, and it is also, they brought also to, when you talk about Finland books, you would assume the context will be out of Nigeria, but they brought it home. You will find names like Jade, Modupe, Jola, Lara, and they actually makes it, that makes it quite relatable, for the children. Though the book, we might say it's a bit voluminous because for every level you have two of these. There is the A And I hope we can all see there is the A and there is the B, almost about this size each. And we want to complete it in one session. But the beauty of it is, for us, it has replaced about 3 textbooks, covering problem solving, quantitative reasoning, mental math, and of course, our regular math textbook. So having these 2 has really, really helped to put a lot of things together for us in one. So our children are, better now able to connect with math concepts because they have resources like this to work with. You have the 110th unit card. You have the coins that we do not even have anymore. We spend our notes now, but they have some form of cards for us to work with in that respective classroom. And what we have now is in each pack of textbook, you have this student resource to work with. So every single child has this. So it makes it easy for the teachers to, teach, and the time spent in preparing some material sometimes. We can see the Naira cards there. Then you have this is for fraction. There is the fraction card as well. There are so many things that comes with. In short, every chapter has something for you as, resource teaching material to work with for each of these children. Then for all of the segments of the chapters, you have the practice part where after teaching, each child tries to practice. Then you have the use your skill. Once every child has practiced, or the children are, there's the one that they work together. There's the collaboration, the aspect that they collaborate, and then there is the fact that you work individually. So after that, you will then have the part that it's for use your skill. That is when the teacher really sees that each child has grasped what has been taught. So this child is then expected to work on what he or she has learned. Then there is also the aspect for checking your skill. Whatever they've used it, then you will check again. So you see the beauty of this book. Then of course there is always the regular part for the homework. So there isn't so much need for any extra, maybe notebook or some form of extra notes that is typical to us here in Nigeria. There is also the fun with math. So it's always engaging. The children always look forward to math class. They have, you do regular activities like treasure hunt, you have the bingo, several activities like that. So at the end of a chapter where you have a range of topics that you have taught, there is then the star activity. So children are made to go through some very powerful, when I'm powerful, like it is in-depth activities. And I dare say that once a child goes through this entire process, they would have a good grip of whatever topic you have taught. And also parents are out by all of this, and they are quite appreciative of how much has become for us now. So there is, like I said, each child is expected to have one. Then they would also have all of the teaching resource. Then there is also the teacher's guide. Yes, this comes handy when the teacher wants to prepare his or her lesson, and of course to get to have a clarity on the approach to be adopted in teaching some, depending on the chapter or the topic. In Nigeria, we have most of our textbooks are clearly themed on maybe number and numeration, basic operation, or that is just standard, about 5 different themes. But however, Star Math has brought so many things together in one. Almost in every chapter, you have a whole lot of concepts brought together, which is really wonderful, so that you're not saying you have to maybe only complete when you have to complete only number and numeration before you move to basic operation and all. So so many things are brought together that really expand the math lesson for these children. So they are able to take maths out of the classroom and put it to practice. There's practical application clearly of mathematics beyond classroom. They're able to use maths, in the daily lives, So I think Star Maths is indeed a breath of new life into maths education. So there is also the e-platform for Star Maths that we haven't explored so much, though we used it, and it was also really very, very helpful, because some of the activities that they have in the book, they could run it on the system in a very interesting way as well. So looking ahead, I want to suggest that Farafina should look at having more trainings for teachers, because this is indeed I'll put it like it's a new concept. It's not the way it used to be, and it is really, if we are able to adopt it as a system, in Nigeria, it's going to help our math a lot. So we should also maybe collaborate with Mathematical Association of Nigeria. That would also help to broaden this this novel idea or concept that we have brought into Nigeria, so that yes, it would really go around. It won't just limited to a few. So I also want to implore that as educators, we should embrace this innovation. That's what I call it, because for every child to have so many things to work with in the classroom, it makes life easy for teachers and makes learning fun for the children. So it inspires these children, and if we really all adopt this, it's going to shape the future, of education in Nigeria. So we need to work together to make education, and maths education in particular, truly exceptional. So by and large, I think that's what how it has been for us. It's been so much fun working with the textbook, even though we had to expand the period a bit than the regular math period that we've been having, because for us to cover the A and the B at a level, it means more time and more commitment, on the part of the teacher. And the parents have really been also having a great time working with it. Thank you so much.